Good evening, folks. Now what we got here is a Walther SP22 M2, and we're gonna go ahead and clean it up. There's not a whole lot of videos on the SP22, so these are some of the things you gotta take out before you can get this thing disassembled. You got two of these. They go on the side of the gun right here, like so. So you take those out. Then after that, there's a nut on the front of it. Now this pistol, if you bought it new, it's got all the tools that you're gonna need to take it apart and clean it. You can see that right there. If I can get this thing to focus, there we go. Maybe. There we go. Okay, so that's the nut that holds the front of it, and that's to get this piece off. Now this is all metal. There's no plastic in this thing, but the grip and the trigger. This thing has a really nice trigger. This is the tool to take the front end off. Okay. This little wrench is used to take the nut in front of the barrel, in case you're gonna put a silencer or some kind of an extension to the front of it, an adapter for a can. So this thing goes right there, and then this thing will come out. It's kind of like a barrel shroud. Okay. Let's see. And of course, you know, this thing is completely empty. There's no magazine. It's in a different spot. And we're going to go ahead and clean this puppy up. Took it to the range a couple weeks ago. This thing runs flawlessly. However, it was not like that when I got it. You couldn't eject a live round out of it because of this puppy right here, the ejector. That was a little bit too long, and if you tried to take a round out, once you had it in full battery, it would hit the side, and it would hit the ejector, and it would cause the bullet to bend if you did it by hand. So that had to be cut just a little bit. So I don't know how many of you have had the same problem, that you try to eject a round and it gets caught. So what you need to do is you need to trim that piece, the ejector, just a tiny bit. Okay. Here's another view. Now, as you can see, it is not a straight cut. It's angled. Like I said, I don't know if you have had the same problem with this kind of pistol, if you own one. But I went ahead and fixed that on mine. It's very reliable. But I've never had an issue with it at all. We probably shot about Summer's about 300-400 rounds last time we went shooting, and not a single hitch. pretty accurate for what it is. Trigger's a little mushy, spongy, but it works good. So we're going to go ahead and clean it up, and since I can't do both things, put it back together, clean it up, and record, we're going to pause this thing, and next time you see this, it's going to be fully assembled and hopefully very clean. And this is the case for it. See you back in a bit.